It's Wednesday. And for the past 5 years, every Wednesday night, All Elite Wrestling has been the hub with the best wrestle. Through the ups and downs, the Flex Zone has been here with the AEW, and we ain't stopping no time soon. And it's a big night for the 5-year anniversary of All Elite Wrestling. The TV deal that you've been asking about, clamoring about, it's been announced. AEW and TBS and TNT are going to be working together for the foreseeable future. We got a big night of action. Will Ospreay, Ricochet, AEW International Championship. The DMD returns. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD returns to face Serena Deeb. Hangman Adam Page takes on Juice Robinson. We have MVP making an announcement as well. It is the 5-year anniversary of Dynamite. Let's celebrate. Let's enjoy professional wrestling. Make sure you guys swerve stomp that subscribe button, tombstone that thumbs up, leave us a like, and go ahead and Thronebreaker spear that bell. Powerbomb that poll. Let us know your thoughts. Vote on it and super chat us down below. 5 years of AEW with the Flex Zone starting now. What is going on, Flex Zone family? Happy 5-year anniversary of AEW Dynamite. Let's get straight to it. Let's bring him up. He's back again for a second straight night. We did NXT and the vice presidential debate yesterday. Wolf is back for the 5th year anniversary of AEW. Wolf,
Hello. I'm happy to be here. I am also going to share some news that was posted earlier about an hour ago from AEW on their Twitter Twitter page. This afternoon, at official Taz was attacked in the parking lot and cannot announce tonight's AEW Dynamite 5th anniversary. Taz is being treated by doctors. At McGinnis Nigel is en route to Pittsburgh and will call tonight's episode. Don't miss Dynamite's 5th tonight at 8/7 Central on TBS. And Taz,
storyline?
I'm guessing they're doing some storyline where the AEW parking lot's going to be as dangerous as the NXT parking lot. Or maybe someone.
Oh boy.
Taz also posted there's going to be hell to pay and not by me.
I would have loved them to put that on TV if they're going to do that type of angle.
Oh, I'm sure they'll maybe.
No, they need to show the footage. I don't want to see it on social media.
Yeah, I'm saying they'll show the footage on.
I hope so. If not, that'll be a major fail.
Yeah.
What's up, Raj? How you feeling, man?
What's going on with y'all? How y'all doing today?
And we are going to start with...
Finish him, Daddy.
That's one big son of a bitch!
Yeah, that's what the order.
Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, like button, hit that bell. We've been here for 5 years doing AEW, guys.
This is Ospreay.
So let us know what you think. Your favorite Dynamite moment. Vote on the poll and all that good stuff. What's up, KD?
All right, That's right. We're starting with the international title match between Will Ospreay and Ricochet. Ospreay.
Oh boy, it's Rick Hogan.
Tony Khan just can't help himself, Kenny.
What?
Just can't help himself, Lord.
Oh yes.
Why is this match happening?
I seen that the AEW has their they will
also
be on Max.
Apparently we're gonna get the biggest overrun ever, basically. tonight.
AEW will be on Max, but I hate it though.
Why do you hate it?
It's not the fact that they're gonna be on Max. It's the fact that they're gonna make you pay a little extra for the pay per view.
Extra for
just
Max?
pirate it. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, no. When they have their pay per views, is though you gotta pay something else for that. You know how
You gotta pay what you pay for Max plus the basically another $30-$40, which you already pay.
Basically. I'm like, well, what's the point then?
Oh, because Tony wants his money.
I ain't getting it from me.
Well, apparently,
whatever dollars for that.
what's it called?
I'll just
150 million. Apparently, sorry. The millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars was spent on the AEW and Warner Brothers Discovery deal, because apparently they're like, people were touting 150 million and 170 million in Fightful. Select is reporting that number is low compared to the numbers they've been hearing. They haven't said what they've been hearing, but what numbers it actually is. But
Is that 100-something million going to make the show better?
who knows?
Okay, all right, then I don't care.
I
I don't care how much money he gets because the show still is going to be trash.
No, I don't think it's gonna be trash.
yeah.
He's going to get fat and lazy. He's going to get fat and
continue
lazy as he's
to act
already
like
got.
a fool and not
Lazy is
listening to the fans,
wild.
then yeah.
He's going to get fat and lazy like Vince did. He's already gotten fat and lazy and they didn't even have a TV deal.
Wild shit. Honestly, I'll be honest. I think this match is happening only for the justification of Ricochet turning heel,
From
and
your
then
boy.
they're gonna run it back at Wrestle Dream. But I could be
As he laughs.
I just hope he keeps that energy when his Yankees lose. I don't know why he thinks they're going to win the World Series. They're really not. They weren't even better than the Orioles, really, but they can hit the ball at least.
Oh,
Yeah, they really shit the bed though. They had some excellent pitching. Like you don't get
look, Raj. How many years have we been asking? Damn, if we could just get some good pitching, some legit pitchers, guys that can keep them within 2 or 3 runs, and then we get it, and they can't hit.
I don't know what Kauser was doing. I'm like, nigga, just get hit by the ball.
Get hit. Just move your hand up. You'll get hit.
They didn't even have to swing. Just get hit by the ball. You would have been easy.
Just move your shoulder. Just move your shoulder into it.
He gonna
look, now that nigga probably got a broke hand going into the offseason.
He's an idiot. Look at these two.
Look, now he's probably gonna miss most of the offseason because he's got a broken hand, being a dumbass.
Basically. That was egregious, man. Watching them was it just reminded me of my childhood and why I never was a fan of them.
Oh my god, I hate this.
I never could like literally sit back and watch them because they just do stupid stuff. They constantly do stupid stuff.
Bro, why are they? God, I hate this. My pirating website is just not letting me watch the match. Ay. Okay. It's fine. We'll just find. Okay.
That's why I didn't do a lot of videos for them this year because of that. Because they scared, man. Play scared. Play scared.
What the hell is D talking about? Glenn and Size on. Who's Side? I did see Rashawn and Trippy drinking with drinking with Ed Norris and Tim Barbalace today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Man, the fact that they're having this match though, like right now, is ridiculous. No build. Just throw them together. Throw them at the beginning. No story. Let's go out there and the first match of the night. Go at it for about 20 minutes. Brian must be frozen. Let me add Leo to the stage.
Yo,
Leo.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Hello, Leo.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? I'm surprised they're kicking off with this match. Thought this would have been the main event, or at least somewhere later on in the show for sure.
You know Tony don't care.
You're not wrong about that. He does not care. He wants to bust his load very early in the show.
That's right. So he can't walk afterwards, literally.
Leo, what's up, man?
What's good? What's good, Brian? What's good? What's good?
Nothing much.
Oh,
Man.
Jordan,
Nothing
MVP
much.
is there now. I didn't know he was there.
Probably matching. Okay, cool.
Let me guess, he's gonna announce that Bobby Lashley is coming.
That actually probably was the best segment last week, Raj. MVP segment.
Yeah, I think we're gonna probably get a follow up on that tonight. He has an announcement.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be on the show. He's on the show. He has an announcement.
Yeah, I think that's what that's gonna be about. I just don't like the fact that the title match between Okada and Danielson is only 20 minutes, at least for the Continental.
Goofy.
You're not wrong about that. That's just goofy to me. Like, are we serious? This is a pay-per-view caliber match, and
It is, but Tony don't care.
Well, apparently he doesn't do long-term booking anymore as well. It will be great to go back on Max and watch the great AEW Dynamites of yesteryear, though.
Yeah, the ones, like from 3 years ago. Sure.
I think I'm going to use since I have HBO Max, I'm going to be able to watch the pay-per-views for free. So
no, you won't. No, you won't. You guys still got to pay. Still got to pay. I already read into it. You guys, it's going to be on a discounted price, but you still got to pay.
That's beyond me. I already paid for that as much as it is.
I do get Max for free through Xfinity, so.
No, you're not going to get it, but you're not going to get it for free. You still got to pay.
No, I'm saying I know, but I'm saying I don't have to pay for the additional Max. Like people got to pay.
Yeah. You don't got to pay for additional Max. Yeah. Or you don't have to pay for the library. That's free. But the pay-per-views themselves, you got to pay for a discounted price.
Hey, look, anything less than 50 is better. I've been paying 50 since they began.
I've been paying absolutely nothing since they began. And I'm going to continue to pay absolutely nothing since they began. The fact that they want to give you the fact that they're going to put it on Max and then make you still pay for it is ridiculous in itself. Especially when your competitor is free on Peacock.
That's what I thought. I wish they were more like Peacock. You purchase the app and you just get everything else in there for the most part. Like, Come on now. I don't know which contract I would pick. So they put out a poll on, I think they were doing this recently. If you were a WWE superstar and you were given 3 contracts, which contract you would use?
Oh yeah, I think I saw that before.
Did you see that, Byron?
Isn't it like?
Because there's 3 contracts that they give you as a WWE superstar between NXT, Raw, and SmackDown, and you have the 3 options. Which one would you choose? So NXT, each one has its own perks. So NXT, you get 2 years in the in NXT. You get paid $250K. That's your salary. You're a main eventer. Your mentor is Triple H, and you have a year-long reign with the NXT title. Or you go to Raw for 12 months, get paid $500K, but you're upper mid-carder, and Triple H is your mentor, but you're going to get showcased on TV every week, which is still good. Or you get paid $750K, but you're a lower mid-carder for 12 months, and your mentor is Paul Heyman, but you get a guaranteed match at WrestleMania.
On SmackDown, right?
Yeah, on SmackDown. I like the money, but I'm not doing.
So Raw's contract is Gable's, basically.
You get an upper mid card, but you're on Raw every week, but it's no guarantee that you win.
You're Gable.
Exactly.
You're Gable. You're Gable.
Yeah, but you don't get no
or
if
he was still there, Ricochet. Or if he was
still didn't get it. Look, Raj, he didn't get a WrestleMania match. That's
what I'm saying. He's not going to get one. You're not going to get one if you're going to be Gable.
But if you're on SmackDown, you get a guaranteed match at WrestleMania.
I want a guaranteed match at WrestleMania. Give me that.
I'm gonna just pick the NXT one.
I'm just taking NXT.
I'm getting the title. I'm still getting paid.
The only reason you're picking NXT is because
you're getting paid like $250,000, a million, right? So
$250K.
Yeah,
that's your salary.
The NXT.
But you get a year-long reign.
You get a year-long reign with a main title, and you're a main event.
No damn title. I want to give me the 750, man.
Dude,
and the WrestleMania,
if you're getting a guaranteed match at WrestleMania, you don't know which match you're gonna get.
I don't care what match I get.
You'll be carrying cross.
You'll be
no matter.
So you're telling me if you were saying you went up to somebody one day and said I'm getting a guaranteed match at WrestleMania, you don't know who it is, but you're going up against Brock Lesnar and he kills.
That's fine. He can F5 me out the building if he wants to. He can he can F5 me. He can F5 me to Vince McMahon's mistress who got shitted on. That's what he can do.
Okay, guys. You guys are not gonna. All right, guys, you're not gonna like hearing this, but I mean, I don't really care, but TV time with Chris Jericho later tonight. Man, I'd rather just have normal matches with Jericho, none of this TV time. What? Mark's gonna come out, and then we're gonna get Jericho versus Mark.
Yeah, Mark Savoy is gonna come out, and you're gonna get Mark Savoy versus Jericho.
Just skip to the next 2 weeks.
Yes, that Mark right there.
Hello, Mark.
Happy birthday to your dad, son.
Yeah, happy birthday to your dad, son, for sure.
And happy birthday to Sky Blue.
Oh, Sky Blue's birthday today too? Oh, Sky Blue. Happy birthday, Sky Blue.
I think Swerve's was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes. Very true.
People are literally tagging me in Scream 7 stuff all day. It's crazy.
Scream 7? That's the movie?
Yeah. I found out yesterday that former WWE personnel, Kayla Braxton's potentially going to be in the movie.
Oh, she means she's going to die in the movie. Okay, great.
Leo's going to make her scream. Leo's going to make her cream. I mean, scream.
You're not wrong about the other one, Byron. I want to do that too.
That blood starts at 6. It's only 5 matches. What are we doing?
It starts at 5 o'clock for me. It's crazy.
Because they got damn UFC. I don't give a damn about UFC.
Nobody cares about UFC.
I need Hell in a Cell to be epic. I need this Roman and Cody match to be epic.
I hate that it's 5 matches though. It's ridiculous.
They could have gave us at least 6. At least 6.
Or at least 7. No, give us a good 7.
7's the ideal.
7 was a sweet spot.
I'll take 6. So what 2 matches are you putting on?
They could put any 2
Gunther
matches.
and Sammy, and then LA Knight, Andrade, and Carmelo.
I think their 7th match should be on the pay-per-view. That 7th match.
Yeah.
I would say at least 6. Because Raw has all the matches. I think SmackDown only has 2 matches?
Well, you will get a surprise at the end of the Saturday though. So it ain't go all.
Well, yeah. Apparently, Cody teased. What's it called?
that whoever
Cody.
about this match.
It was Pat McAcheese who teased it.
Yeah,
but Cody he
and
also
Pat.
teased
Yeah.
that
Well,
particular
like
match.
I said, like, is he coming?
I mean, The Rock will be
coming back, and then Cody's like, which one?
And also teased that the match could have some title implications as far as Crown Jewel goes.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a video package for Crown Jewel title match. So it's probably gonna be Cody Roman 3.
With Cody winning again.
Yeah.
Which will be trash. But The Rock will be back.
It's gonna probably end in DQ.
So I gotta watch Cody and Roman at 3 o'clock in the afternoon? That's what I gotta do?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
What you mean for Crown Jewel?
Crown Jewel.
That would be so stupid. That would be so stupid. They might as well do Roman and Jacob too.
Nah, do Cody and Jacob.
Just do Cody and just do Roman and Solo. Get it over with. I don't care.
Yeah. Oh yeah, people are speculating online that maybe Rock shows up at Bad Blood.
I don't think The Rock. I think he shows up at Survivor Series.
Shows up, but...
I think he shows up at Survivor Series.
Yeah, because people have been kind of teasing that he shows up at Bad Blood, but I think you should say that for Survivor Series.
I think Hikuleo shows up because the bloodline gotta win.
I think The Rock comes in at maybe the Saturday night main event.
I could see.
He could.
I could see. Well, no. The thing is, I think I could see Jimmy, trying to get involved and help Roman, cost Solo and Jacob, but he accidentally screws over Cody, and then that's why I'm saying I think Jacob's pinning Cody.
They got us waiting for Scream 7 for a while.
Yeah, I think Jacob's pinning Cody too because I think they're gonna have a match.
Yeah,
I thought it was coming on next year, but no. I gotta wait till 2026 to see Scream 7.
Yep, because it's gonna be the same movie with a different name.
February 27, 2026 is when I'll be able to see it in theaters. They better be lucky that movie's coming out on a Friday, or else I'll be pissed. And they haven't even started filming. They're not even starting filming until late this year or January, as far as I'm concerned. Is Ricochet gonna do it? Is he gonna actually hit the move?
Something Lamar.
Oh wow, Lamar Bates.
Oh, it looks like they're probably keeping. Is Rampage getting canceled? Is that happening finally?
No.
Yes.
What the TV do?
Yes.
Oh, it is getting canceled.
It is.
Apparently, Rampage is going, and Shockwave's being.
What? So they replaced it with another show?
Yeah. So pretty much.
Yeah, and I think Shockwave is happening on.
They're gonna be calling it Shockwave.
Leo.
Are you serious? This is how this ends?
That's how I felt about it too.
So she's getting rid of one terrible show to put it on Fox to be another terrible show on Fox. Okay. Cool.
Shockwave apparently might be happening on either Monday or Tuesday.
Oh hell no! Please no! Please no! Please no!
Could they just bring in? Could they just bring in Ring of Honor?
Allegedly.
Can we just do Collision and Dynamite?
No.
What?
No.
What?
Bro, what is this? No. It can't end like this.
Wait.
What's the time limit? Minutes or 60?
It was 24.
Well, I think it should be 60 because MJF and Ospreay was 60.
That's what I was about to say. Him and him went 60.
Bruh.
So
Normally, I think it should be. I think usually, like before, it was usually like most matches usually are like 20, 30 minutes time limit, but
Please restart this.
All I'm saying is we could have had this match at All In this year.
Oh, the Ricochet and Ospreay match. I would have said this for like maybe like Double or Nothing or Revolution.
Well, I said before he came in, I said he's going to debut, do it at All In.
Wait, what?
I mean, it is the 5-year anniversary.
What?
I guess anything, what?
No spoilers, please. I'm not there yet.
Okay, good. Good. We got the match continued.
Okay, so no goofiness yet, Leo.
Oh, it was for a minute, but then they fixed it.
For a minute, it was.
I hope they tease MVP recruiting Ricochet.
I say he just straight up goes with him tonight.
I don't want to bust a nut yet. Let it build up.
No, the reason why is because it makes sense because
well,
if you
never
think
mind.
about it.
Never mind.
Really
Goofiness has returned.
No, it makes sense because if you think about the whole her business thing to begin with, Ricochet was supposed to be in to begin with.
Oh, okay.
He was.
Okay.
He was.
Okay.
I recently just got a gift earlier.
Weird spot, but
what's that? Whoa! What's that, brother? What do you get that for? You got that from
interesting.
One of your fans bought it for you?
I don't know. I didn't see anything.
Somebody sent it to you? Got a secret in mind?
I guess so. I don't know. But hey, I will be wearing this for sure.
You know, if this match had a story, it would be so good. I mean, it's great, but it's like, what's the point?
This buffoon.
Okay, I was certainly worried about that. So Byron, did you see the weird spot?
Please they're gonna have to make this a triple threat for like Wrestle Dream
double pin, basically.
Not there yet, but I'm sure they're gonna do something stupid.
Oh.
I mean, you can tell me.
What?
Isn't Wrestle Dream the next show, right?
It's next Saturday, so 2 straight Saturdays and pay-per-views.
Yeah, they're gonna have to make this a match then.
Oh, Moxley don't win.
Okay.
Oh god.
So hold on, we're a week away from the pay-per-view when you don't have any matches announced? Okay.
No, we don't.
Except for like the Moxley and Danielson match.
I don't care about that match. We've seen it before. I'm sorry, Leo. I'm sorry.
That's his Orioles being eliminated.
It's not even that. It's just Tony's goofiness.
I mean, Astros eliminated, so we're right on the same boat.
Well, at least you've seen a World Series in your lifetime with the Astros. I have not seen one with the Orioles. And at this rate, I might never see one.
Hey, I wouldn't give up that yet.
I think I'm giving up.
Now, don't do that. That's the worst.
The last 2 years, they should have had at least got past where they was at the first round. They didn't even do that. They didn't even win a game, Leo. They lost 10 straight playoff games.
They're trash.
They are choke artists.
And they lack leadership.
They don't have a killer instinct.
I mean, I get why they're doing that, but like, weren't they just? Oh my god! I don't want to like say too much because I don't know where Byron's at.
I mean, you can say it. You can discuss it, bro.
Okay, cool. Why is Takeshita?
So I'm guessing if they do this, So I guess if they do her business in AEW, Mercedes is probably gonna be a part of it if they do a woman.
Like
No,
they literally just they were teasing for like the past couple of weeks Takeshita to go after Okada, and now we've pivoted.
I thought they were gonna do that at Wrestle Dream, him and Okada.
That's what I'm saying. And now he's going after Ospreay.
Well, now he just attacked Ospreay and Ricochet.
I mean, are we going to give Takeshita the title? Because that's the only thing I care about if he's going to be in a match.
That's yeah, that's fine, I guess. If he ultimately
unless
gets
what they're doing.
I mean, I would have had Takeshita. I would have had Takeshita beat Okada.
I think I know what they're doing, Brian. They put him in that match because I think what they're gonna do is try to set up like Ricochet winning. He's probably gonna win, but not pin Ospreay.
So Takeshita's going to take another loss.
Probably.
They should just had him beat Okada for the belt. Just have him beat Okada.
I don't think they were gonna have him beat Okada. Unfortunately, knowing Tony Khan, he was not gonna do it.
It's a stupid booking decision.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna possibly pivot. They were gonna make Takeshita maybe a tweener or even a face. And face
I mean, I feel like that match would have been good for Wrestle Dream. That'd be a nice undercard match with the main event.
But nah, I think we kind of know like Tony Khan's booking with like Takeshita is kind of just hit or miss.
Because at this point, who beats Okada? Because we know Omega.
I think whenever he comes back, it's probably gonna be Kenny Omega.
I don't think it's gonna be Omega. I think Omega and Ibushi are taking it from the Bucks. Unless they make Omega a double champion.
They've done it before.
I mean, they could, but I don't see it. I think maybe they do Omega Okada first. Omega loses, and then he calls on Ibushi to go after the Bucks.
No, I don't need them. I've seen Kenny as a tag team. I don't need that again. We need him as a single.
That's what I think they're gonna do. Have Takeshita be in this triple threat.
They need baby faces. They have a lot of heels. They need some baby faces.
They already have. I think after that, I think Ricochet is probably gonna win it at a Wrestle Dream, but he's not gonna pin Ospreay for it, and then you can have them feud over it, and he can probably turn heel like while defending it.
And Takeshita's basically like Gable. He's on TV every week, and he loses.
You're not wrong.
That's why I'm sorry. No, Takeshita needs to. Yeah, whether it's Okada's title or Ospreay's title, he needs to win a title. If he doesn't, he needs to leave.
That's why I'd have him beat
Okada. He needs to walk out, leave. He needs to like straight up walk out, go to what's his name?
TNA?
No, New Japan. Whoever the creative leader of New Japan.
Tanahashi.
Oh no, Tanahashi's the CEO basically. The Triple H figure of New Japan, I think, is like Gato or something.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like literally, AEW's next Saturday, and we have Bad Blood this Saturday. It's a lot of wrestling content. Like
I know somebody better go off that damn cell on Saturday.
I hope it's Drew.
I don't give a damn if it's AJ. I don't care if it's AJ, Leo, Larry. Kick Larry in the head.
Can't be Joe Burrow. Can't go there. Hey, so.
Kick Larry off the cell.
Can't be Jamar Chase.
Would get him. Not only he would become the biggest heel of all time if that happened. Because ain't nobody's went to the length of kicking somebody's dog off.
No, Raj, we're not getting Jamar Chase. No Jamar Chase. No T. Higgins. Damn it. Look, they better win on Sunday. Damn it.
Who better win on Sunday?
Ravens.
Baltimore's own.
Who are they playing?
I hope your Cowboys win Sunday too, Leo. They play the Steelers. Sunday Night Football.
Hopefully.
I mean, I am happy Bad Blood is 5 matches because I don't have to do 5 previews and only got to do 1 more. But I do wish it was 1 more match.
What's the match that you have to do still?
The tag match. Roman and Cody. But I agree though. I do think Jimmy and Paul Heyman could come back also.
Yeah.
Because if they don't come back now, then I don't know what's the point. What are we doing?
Okay, I think we gotta see none other than what's his name? We gotta see Jay White back tonight.
I hope so. That would be a nice
I
feud
think
him
he
and
comes
Heyman.
back tonight. Yeah, I think he comes back, Nick, and either helps Juice win or save Juice from.
So is he back on commentary again after his match? Nigel McGuinness is back on commentary?
Yeah, because what's it called? Earlier in the afternoon, Taz got attacked in the parking lot.
Yep, he got attacked.
So they might be setting up a storyline with.
Weren't they teasing Ricochet and Pac?
That's what I'm saying. I thought that was going to be his first
feud. And then I guess Pac got his trio.
I don't know if this is true, but is it true that what people have been saying that Willa Yuta turned on Blackpool? Did he turn on Blackpool?
No, he didn't do anything
he
yet.
didn't turn yet. No, they're like saying, "Oh, you need to like choose sides, Wheeler." So he hasn't fully exactly left BCC yet, but I'm sure it's coming. I'm sure Wheeler is going to turn on BCC.
They need to drop those trios titles and give them to Top Flight or something.
I would love Top Flight seeing them as champions.
Because they're feuding with House of Black. It would make sense.
You're not wrong.
I mean, but they're on Collision. Who cares about Collision? Nobody.
I do think. Yeah, I do think. Oh, the thing is, I do think Top Flight do need the trios titles.
We're really seeing Orange Cassidy.
I don't know. Tony Khan seems to be allergic to actually booking them well. We buried them in the tag team division. We buried them in the trios division. We buried them in ROH. Basically, I don't think they've even won ROH titles, which is insane.
But there wouldn't even be AEW if it wasn't for Chris Jericho. It's true. That's nice. Not only is the 5th anniversary of Dynamite today, it's also the 34th.
What's the point of a Mercedes hype video? What are we doing?
I don't know what we're doing.
We did it for I don't know, but have more MVP involvement.
Sorry. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, as an 8-time champion is such an unbelievable feeling.
Not the branches of orange.
My career, I thought I wasn't as focused on winning championships as I am nurturing the branches of the learning tree, mentoring the redwood and the bad apple, and bringing as many young talents into the Jericho vortex as possible, and of course, to get as much TV time as I can.
How old is Jericho now? Like 55?
Well, I can look that up for you.
First off,
53.
53.
Time to retire, Chris. You had a good career. When you get a character like this, it's time to go.
You don't want to go.
I mean, I don't really. I don't know. I feel like Jericho's being like. Oh my God, we're having more nonsense. Pausing.
So, Mark Briscoe, I'm challenging you to a Ring of Honor World Title match at WrestleTree.
Oh Lord, no.
Do you accept, Mark? Do you accept, Mark Briscoe? Stand down, boy. This between me and Jericho. He's right. Now, Chris Jericho. My dad brought us up to behave like men.
All right, I'm getting off. Gym time.
Going to work out, man.
Yes, I'm gonna go work out. One of those hoes. Oreos. Never mind. Gonna go work out some calories. Yes, burn some calories.
The only way that you picked up the victory on the Ring of Honor World Championship.
I shall see you guys later.
All right, Rod.
All right.
Hey, Bill Wolf, Mark Briscoe.
Yep.
1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. And you know what else? Behaving like a man in tails. That's calling it like it is. Calling a spade a spade. And here we are on your 34th anniversary. And Chris Jericho, I'm going to call Chris Jericho what he is. Chris, by God, Jericho. For the last 4 decades, this man has been one of the most influential.
But yeah, they just gave Rampage on Ring of Honor.
Well, Byron apparently, from what I've heard, what I heard you're not gonna like, by the way. According to Sean Ross Sapp, they wanted to bring back AEW Dark.
Y'all just want me not to be here. You just don't want me here, do you?
I
Just want me to
know. I
leave.
never watched AEW Dark. I only watched like 1 episode, and that was it.
I don't know how legit it is, but Sean Ross Sapp implied they wanted to bring it back. Maybe they won't, but
Hold on a second, Mark. That's a tall task, okay? You want to
I don't know. Unless Sean Ross Sapp is just trolling, and which is a possibility.
I don't think you can do it. You can't beat
I don't get it.
Mark. Maybe your brother Jay could have. That's terrible.
Yeah.
You don't do that.
That's wrong.
I just want to know the discounted rate of pay-per-views.
But everybody knows.
Leo, I know, man. We try to get ahead and we get screwed.
Once.
Oh, no. Yeah. Don't you talk about nobody.
I don't know why they think all wrestling fans just have money.
You want to go there, Jericho? My brother's name out your damn me. Wrestle Dream.
All right. Wrestle Dream. Jericho versus Briscoe.
Accept your challenge. That right there, son, that's consequential. Wrestle Dream. 10 days time. It is getting up Saturday, October 12th. Mark Briscoe accepting the challenge for the victory. Chris Jericho for the
Oh, joy. I guess we're getting matches announced. Then.
Yeah, something.
Not really a match that I care too much for.
Right. Why is Jericho? We don't want We don't want this.
I mean, hey, Byron, we went like what was it? 2 pay-per-views without Jericho on the card.
I need the streak. Hey, Byron, I need just like everybody else. I need the streak to continue for the rest of the year. I need the streak to continue for the rest of the year. No Jericho.
We went 2 whole pay-per-views back to back.
Too little.
The only way I'll be okay with this match if it's a squash match and Jericho gets squashed.
I just want to know when Samoa Joe's coming back.
That's what I need to know too.
He did injure him or send him out.
Oh, here comes the person that doesn't have a match anymore.
It just dawned on me that they were taking turns spinning at the back of my head. And I turned around and I just tried to mind my own business. There's 3 of them, 1 of me. It was killing me inside, and I wasn't doing anything about it. And I felt it again. And finally, I just turned around. And I got right up in the guy's face, and he said, "What are you going to do about it, you little bitch?" I noticed he's holding up this sword.
I don't understand the names of conglomeration, but whatever.
That sounds like a Disney name of a TV show that I can watch. I'm sorry.
I'm okay with that.
It felt so good. It felt so good to actually.
And I'm sure you're okay with Pure Fusion Collective, aren't you?
Weeks ago, John Moxley said I wasn't ready to be.
That name ain't it either.
All I could see is those 3 guys on the back of the bus.
I mean, I've heard worse names.
I'd rather be a faction to call the Core than that.
No, stop that.
Took him back with that one.
You said what?
You took him back with that one. The Core.
Yeah. Hell, even Retribution. That's leagues above Pure Fusion Collective.
They had so much potential. Retribution.
Yeah, when they were attacking people, it gave me Nexus vibes, and I feel like this could have been like what the Nexus should have been. And then, like, once they kind of unveiled who they were, it was the beginning of the end for them because they just started losing and losing and losing. You had Mia Yim losing to people like Dana Brooke, and that's no disrespect to Dana Brooke because she was actually getting used at that time, but she was losing to everybody.
All right. Lovely. Darby Allin open challenge for WrestleDream.
What? Oh, is he upset that he doesn't have a world title match? He was stupid enough to put on the line anyway.
I mean, we shouldn't have had him lose in the first place, but
why couldn't we just done like a triple threat or
Exactly. Triple threat. It should have been Darby, Danielson, Moxley. We desperately want to put Moxley.
In no world is he ever going to beat Moxley. I'm sorry. No,
I disagree. I think Darby could beat Moxley.
No.
I think he could. If they booked it.
The only way he can realistically beat Moxley is if he was like in an Extreme Rules type match or something. And he won like that. There's no way he's winning.
I'm just saying, if Moxley wins at WrestleDream, which he should not, what's it called? Darby needs to win it by Full Gear. If he doesn't win, if he does not win it by Full Gear, then we've buried Darby Allin.
If Moxley wins, I'm ending the stream as soon as it happens.
Well, it's going to be an event, so the whole show.
Well, then it will be over right there.
Yeah.
Because Danielson should not lose to Moxley.
Danielson should not lose to Moxley. He's already lost to Moxley for the world title like 2 or 3 times. He doesn't need to lose again.
I would rather him just did Bryan and Darby at WrestleDream.
Exactly. Should have been.
I thought that was Jay White for a second because I seen his name and it wasn't.
Yeah.
Talking about false advertisement.
It could have just did it 1-on-1. Then, if you want to have Moxley involve himself, cool. But don't.
But yeah, I don't know.
So who is Darby going to face that he hasn't faced before in AEW?
I don't know. Maybe Hook. At least Hook can have an actual good match. Hey, before you even you say you turn off the stream, Byron. At least hear me out. Hook retired the FTW title. At least this would be a first step to him possibly making his way up the ladder in AEW, possibly going up against a former TNT champion.
I mean, yeah, Hook versus Darby, I think would be a great match, but still dumb. Like, I don't care. I don't care if anyone in the IWC is going to be like, oh, you're overusing the word. No, if Darby Allin does not win the AEW World Championship by Full Gear, we've buried Darby Allin. If you want a Danielson to have a year-long reign, which I doubt, then fine. But if Moxley wins at Wrestle Dream, then Darby must win at Full Gear. There's no alternative. Because if Darby doesn't win, get his win back and get the world title.
I mean, you can still.
I don't care if he gets cashed in on by Christian right after.
Christian is not even going to beat Moxley. He's not even going to beat Danielson. Let's be honest.
I know. I'm saying if Darby beats Moxley at Full Gear and then gets cashed in on by Christian Cage, that's fine. But if he does not win against Moxley at Full Gear, if Moxley wins against Danielson, then we've buried Darby Allin. Plain and simple. That's objectively a burial.
It's not really buried because you can still build a story with him going back up against Moxley.
We've intentionally made him look worse. We did so much work building him up. And we now just decided to fall back onto Moxley. I'm sorry. Moxley does not need the AEW World Championship ever again for the rest of his career.
Okay, let's break it down. You have Moxley as a heel for the first time, an actual heel.
But he doesn't need the world title though, Leo.
He doesn't need the world title.
But at the
He's
same
above
time,
the world title.
He doesn't. I get it. He doesn't necessarily need to, but at the same time, like if you're trying to establish this new faction as something serious and to not be taken lightly, you need to establish everybody that's in the group. And the best way to establish it is establish who the leader is. And the best way to establish the leader is putting singles gold. And for him going up against for the world title and him winning, that only elevates the faction and him for sure. But then you can create many stories out of it because you can have more baby faces go up against this group.
I don't mind putting it on him to I don't mind it putting it on him to elevate the faction. I'm just saying if he wins it, he needs to be a transitional champion to Darby.
And I'm not saying he couldn't be, because like you said with the Darby Allin idea, you could build up Darby Allin going up against him at some point next year, and you can have him finally get the win, and then everything looks like a
if Darby remains on the main event scene and still will not, and what I'm saying is I don't want to see Darby Allin in the TNT title scene ever again. If he goes back to TNT or tag title scene, he's buried. Plain and simple, he's buried.
So how would you feel if he was in the Continental?
Whether he bounces back or not, that doesn't matter. That's objectively the definition of a burial, because we have intentionally all this time building him up towards the main event scene, and now we just tossed it aside for no reason.
So, okay, TNT I can understand, and also tag team titles I can understand. How would you feel if he went after the Continental Championship or the International?
If with what's it called, champions like Ospreay and Okada, that's fine because they're literally main event level talent. If they're random, let me look at people that are not exactly main event level talent but could be international or continental title holders. If he faces I don't know, Hook or Kyle O'Reilly or Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy is almost is worthy of being main event level, but if he's facing I don't know, Roosh or something, then no, that means that we're just putting him in mid card level feuds. Like, we don't need that.
I can see him going into the Continental or like the
If he like, I don't mind him facing Okada. Sure, if he takes it from Okada, I don't see it. But if he does, then that's fine. What's it called? But I don't know.
I mean, listening to his promo, it seems like he's teasing he's going to get his chance again for the world title. He's just
I'm
working
sure he
his
will.
way back
I'm
up
certain
there.
he will.
So
He has to. He literally has.
now I will say this to Leo's point: if they do what they could do with Moxie, since he is a heel, Darby should beat him, like you said. I agree.
Yeah,
exactly, because you can create a compelling story with him going up against everybody throughout the faction.
And like you said, you could say Darby never beat Moxley. You can never beat me. You're just some indie midget who does hardcore matches. You can never beat me and be champion.
like
They
if
can have
he,
like the Rey Mysterio moment.
yeah, that's fine. I can live with that, but I don't want like
and
half
it's like,
a year long reign of John Moxley because
I think if he wins it,
never needs to happen ever again.
Okay, I will say this though: if he does win it at Wrestle Dream or something like that,
Right,
I do see him possibly holding it to at least like Worlds in December, which will probably put him around like 3 months.
That's probably what'll happen.
Fine if they build it up correctly to actually justify pushing
if he
it.
wins it at Wrestle Dream, right? Either he's going to hold it till Worlds, and which puts him about 3 months, so like 90 days, or if they want to make this like a long-term story, you could build it to probably Revolution.
I say Revolution is too far.
Not really, because if you want him to kind of go through the roster,
World's End is probably better.
Either you have him go.
I mean, that's what I said. If it's me, I'm not booking.
Like, what do you do with Darby in the meantime? Like,
you can have him go through like some of the bigger talent on the roster.
Like, what we're gonna have him face like Claudio and then face Pac the next pay-per-view and then face Moxley. Like,
no. I was thinking like he can face some other talent, like to kind of build his way back up and get his momentum back up, and he can circle back to that, and he can go through do like a kind of like what to do with the Kofi Mania type thing.
Okay, I'm fine with that, but it has to like basically be all like the best AEW has on the roster.
Like,
it has to be like Adam Cole. It has to be Hangman Adam Page. It has to be what's it called? Arguably Christian could work, but we've already seen.
You can have him go up with people like against like, okay, if you want him to do this, right? Don't know how you
Jay White. That's fine.
You can have him go up against Jay White for one. You can have him go up against maybe like a MJF if you wanted to.
That's fine.
You can have him go up against those two to start.
That works.
You could also have him go up against Hangman. Since Hangman is a big heel
Hangman's a main eventer. That's fine. Yeah.
You can have him do those 3 feuds throughout the rest of the year. And to begin the year, you can have him just, even though it's like a show of respect.
Even though we've already seen Darby fight those guys, that's fine, I think.
You can have him do Adam Copeland if you wanted to, just to see how they would do.
I just think Darby needs a legit story.
Copeland is gonna come back to go after Jack.
No, I'm saying like I know that, but like have those two fight in the sense of mutual respect for each other. Okay.
Maybe, but well, no, because the thing is, Copeland's due to Copeland's injury, he's probably not even gonna come back until like at least Revolution. From what I've seen.
Yeah, Dylan, the Mets are really good, man. They're red hot. They might make a run. Them and Philly will be a fun series. Yeah, Kervin, I don't know why people want AEW to die. They just want one wrestling company.
And I think here's the thing. I think, and I'm gonna say this, and this goes for everybody that is a fan of AEW, like myself, and including Wolf and Byron. I think the thing is that people want to see AEW fail is because people are subjective and they only want one wrestling company. They only want WWE. Like they don't understand that there's more companies out there where there are more opportunities for wrestlers to go and make a name for themselves and actually make success. That's how I feel about it.
Stupid.
Like, if you were to talk to me like 5-6 years ago, I knew little about other companies, but I kind of knew very little. But now I'm more knowledgeable than I was before because now I know about WWE, I know about AEW, I know about TNA, I know about Ring of Honor, and I know about the indies as well. So it's like people kind of have to stop being subjective and understand that it's okay to like more than one wrestling company. You don't have to necessarily pick a side, but people choose to pick their side.
Yep. Pretty much.
I mean, like I said, I don't think Moxley should win, but if they give it to him, then I could see somebody like Darby beating him.
Yeah. Like that's like the only like acceptable way is if they just really want to heal.
But if Brian wins, which he should, they could still do Brian and Darby, which I'm cool with. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like I said, then if they want to have Hangman, like you said, Leo win the belt, I'm cool with that too because he's
not
the
even
next
like
biggest
win
heel.
the belt, not even win the belt, but like have Darby go up against odds to build his way up to Moxley. That's what I mean.
Well, I'm just saying because I feel like Darby, Brian, they're both faces, so they're going to need a heel. So I think Heyman's probably that heel.
I think Moxley right now is probably like the biggest heel right now, honestly. And then I would put like Hangman like a number 2 heel. Because I think for the time being, yeah, I think that's like a number 1, number 2 type heel thing. Because we're seeing more people turn face. We're seeing like the Undisputed Kingdom turn face potentially. We're seeing the Juice Robinson and like the Guns turn face. So it's like we're gonna probably need some more people to take that top mantle spot. And really, honestly, the top heel, like honestly, was MJF, but we haven't really seen MJF as of late. So Moxley's kind of just taking that spot. And we still don't know the contract status of Daniel Garcia. He could have probably left the company.
Well,
yeah, I think his contract's about to expire.
Well, apparently they're like feeling confident that what's it called? Garcia will resign, and they've already like started. They have like creative plans in place in case he does
resign. Yeah, but right now WWE right now is throwing a hefty amount of money to sign him. Like they're very clamoring at the bit to sign him.
I don't see. I feel like it's just a way for them to like snag him and then do it because I really don't see how Garcia like thrives in WWE. I don't.
You don't know until it happens. I mean, it's one of those things that
I mean, he's just going to be in NXT. He'll just be in NXT. Will he do anything? We don't know.
Like I don't think it's smart to do. I don't.
He's not going to the main roster. They're not going to put him on the main roster. He's only going to go to NXT if he goes to WWE.
I can see him going on the main roster.
Just like Ricky Starks. They're not going to the main roster. They're going to NXT.
Ricky Starks can go to the main roster.
He's not going for the jump. He's going to go to NXT.
Hook, though, I could see it.
The thing is, I don't think Garcia should go to WWE because right now he's being pushed. He's like in an upper mid-card status. He's being pushed towards the main event scene.
His heights in AEW probably are higher than WWE.
Yeah, like it's very realistic to see Daniel Garcia as AEW World Champion. It is not realistic to see him as WWE World Champion. Like
the
for the next 5 years.
The only reason they want Hook is because he's Taz's son, and they're going to push him because of that. That's why.
And even then, he'll probably still only be a mid-carder.
They're going to do like Ethan Page. They're going to book them to make them look good because Tony didn't book them right. So they're going to try to blow it in the face of AEW when they really don't care about these guys either. What is Ethan Page going to do now?
Because if Ethan Page goes to the main roster, and somebody made a great point, he's probably going to be like an Intercontinental or US, and that's probably like it.
If that. But he's not beating LA Knight right now. He's not beating Jey Uso right now. He's not beating Gunther or Cody Rhodes or whoever else you want to put in.
I don't think Ethan is even going to go to the main roster right now. I think he's probably
it's like only but so much. The thing about NXT too, they don't have a lot of main eventers down there right now.
Oh my God. Let's go.
Yes. There we go. Where you been, Jay?
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go. Get him.
We missed you.
Yeah, and I'm glad they did the right thing.
Where you
Please
been,
make this a
Jay?
wrestle dream, man.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Could you imagine if this was Adam Cole for some reason? Like, oh my god, I would have blew my load right there. I'm not gonna lie.
The fact that he's still hurt is ridiculous.
Who?
Well, they're what's it called? They're
Adam Cole.
hoping that Adam Cole will come back soon. I think he's on the.
You've been saying that how
like
long?
he's on
You've
the.
been saying that for how long? How long have you been saying that?
Well,
At least
I
they're like
think right
double.
now
We've
he's
been
in
saying
like
this is like double
training
or
mode
nothing.
right
Probably.
now. He's like training right now. Yeah, right now I think he's training to prepare himself to come back.
We've been saying this since Double or Nothing, honestly, Byron. Like him coming back.
Well,
At this point,
no,
I don't know if he'll ever come back.
I mean, at Double or Nothing, it was clear that Adam Cole was still in the recovery phase, but because he was limping out. But
He's been hurt for a year, over a year.
Oh, I have missed this theme so much. None of this Burning Daylight theme. None of this. Just use a Switchblade theme from now on. Like Burning Daylight's not a bad song, but please.
We got to get Jay White into maybe Jay White can retire, Brian.
I mean, technically, he just did face, so. I don't see it.
Like I said, I don't want Moxley to win the title, but if he does win it, they just got to give it to Darby or somebody.
Shibata. Oh yeah, they did. Okay. Well, think about it. Okay. Oh. Damn. Well, it didn't take long.
So he just went up to an asking for a title match.
Yeah, and then let's go. Now Jack just beat him up and be like, okay.
And this is it. Is this
no, honestly,
for matches for pay-per-views?
I mean, in my opinion, I think Jack versus Shibata is good. I think that's a good matchup.
I remember seeing this. I remember this in 2019, man. Moxley coming in and he was beating up
Omega. Yep, I remember it very well. Yep. The good old days.
I worried that he was falling behind in growth. So we tried Pediasure. It's clinically proven to help kids grow with 27 vitamins and minerals and protein. Now he's thriving and smiling. Pediasure was a win for all of us.
I'm guessing Brian is the main event.
Yeah, Brian versus Okada.
Is it the main event or not?
Yeah, it's the main event.
Okay, so we also got right, Jack versus Shoe. But so far we have Moxley, Bryan, Jack, Shibata, Darby Open Challenge, and
you possibly have like international triple threat, possibly.
All the people to go against Jack Perry, Shibata, really? Is he even signed to AEW?
Shibata, I don't think it's signed. I think he's ring runner.
We got Miro, we got Ricky
not
Starks.
on the website. No, he is signed. He is on the website. Yeah, Shibata is signed to AEW.
If you say so.
But this, I don't even know why it's like. I don't care. Like you can do so much better with Jack Perry.
I don't honestly. No,
I don't get the fascination with all these guys. These people are just.
No, I think Shibata's honestly good. Especially since Jack, there's not much we can expect from Jack. It's not like Jack is like some incredible top end wrestler of AEW. So I think like just a in-ring machine like Shibata is fine.
I'm just saying, Ricky Starks, Miro, Wardlow, none of those guys make sense better.
Wardlow's going to WWE.
Wardlow needs to go. Ricky is probably gonna go. Miro wanted to leave, but
Miro's going.
No.
Miro's going. Wardlow's going. Ricky's going.
I don't think I think I mean technically it's not confirmed, but I'm pretty sure Tony Khan has rejected Miro's release. And
I think
from what has been alleged, I would not blame him if Miro was not allowed to his release because
people are saying, right?
Miro has been problematic.
People are saying, right? People are literally saying, somebody said it yesterday that Tony Khan is becoming the new Vince McMahon with keeping talent that don't want to be there.
No.
He's been becoming a Vince McMahon the way he books.
No, I disagree. Oh, Brian. Oh my god. At this rate, it's gonna be. At this rate, F. John Moxley is gonna be the same as beat up John Cena.
Leo, say hi to Christine.
What's good, Christine? What's good, Christine?
And that's why I challenged Okada. Okada, me and you have wrestled twice. You've won one, and I've won one. You broke my arm. You fractured my arm. You've never broken my spirit. Tonight, we find out who's the best. Your title's only on the line for the first 20 minutes. But every single minute of this match, my title's on the line and my career's on the line. And I wouldn't want it any other way. AEW, this is for you.
So what are the rules of this main event again?
Okay, so pretty much both titles are on the line at least for and then pretty much what's gonna happen is
and then after 20 minutes it's only the AEW world title.
Yeah.
So if Okada if Okada would
just stupid.
Or not, if Brian wins in 21 minutes, it's gonna be he doesn't get Okada's belt. He only gets to keep his belt.
Stupid. Just stupid.
Oh, wearing yellow. Perhaps maybe. All right, this.
I do like the scapegoat mobile.
Yeah, the bus.
Running around with the bang bus.
It's something different because you see a lot of people with like the cars or like other stuff.
All right. Unfortunately, unfortunately, this is the match that I am arguably least excited for because I don't know. I'm worried Britt and Deeb are not gonna like really do. I'm sorry. Like I don't know if this is considered a hot take, and I know that Tony Khan will probably not let her go. Britt needs to go to WWE. She's too slow.
Dude,
for
you realize
AEW.
if she go to WWE, she's probably not gonna beat a lot of people there. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I mean I feel like she's meant to be with people. She's meant to like work with people there because. Well, I'm sorry, she doesn't work in AEW anymore. Like,
Sure, her best bet is probably going to NXT and probably flourish.
That's fine. If she goes to NXT, I mean, that literally doesn't matter. In my opinion, she is way too slow for AEW. Because now there are more and more women that are starting to.
In no way, shape, or form is Britt a formidable opponent for Trinity. But I agree. Right. I totally agree. 100%, I agree.
Well, I think what pisses me off is there's no story. It's just a random match.
There's never been a story. Like
no, but I'm saying you got Serena Deeb, who's really good. You're doing nothing with her. Where's Thunder Rosa? Where's Chris Statlander after beating
Thunder Rosa is injured.
She would be
she's always injured.
She has a minor injury, but she's not like cleared to compete.
It's not even about her going to WWE. Like I said, they botched the whole Jamie Hayter return. It should be Jamie and Britt. Come on.
Yeah. Okay.
She's not going anywhere, guys. She's the number one. Tony Khan's number one.
Okay, you said what? Byron, I think.
Yeah, he would literally blow a gasket if somehow, some way she walked from AEW.
That's his Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, that's true. That is.
The thing is, I'm sorry, she would. In my opinion, I think Britt would do so much better in NXT. Than even ROH. I don't think she would work in ROH because even the ROH girls are starting to outclass her.
I'm telling you, she wouldn't.
Yeah,
like I said, she's fine. It's just the backstage stuff that's annoying.
No, I don't think she's fine. I think she's literally too slow. She's way too slow for AEW. Like literally, like half the AEW women's roster, I'd argue, is better than Britt Baker easily.
Half of the majority of WWE's roster is the same way. So what's happening?
Well, no, I'm saying like, oh no, I mean in NXT she would be fine.
Anything great. Who is she realistically beat over there besides like your lower card temp that we know that's probably don't stand a chance? She's not beating Rhea. She's not beating Bianca. She's not beating Becky. She's not probably going to beat Charlotte.
What I'm saying is she should be on NXT. Her being on NXT is fine. That she would literally fit better in NXT than she ever could in AEW. Because like, or even ROH, because I'm genuinely thinking the ROH talent are starting to outclass her. Like, I don't know. I was hopeful for Britt, but she's just too sluggish. She's too slow. Like Anna Jay is looking better after that Stardom
NJ is looking better. Who else is looking better?
Like, of course, Britt is not going to stand a chance against
Harley
Athena.
Cameron's looking better.
Harley Cameron's looking better. We know Deanna's better than Britt. We know Shida is better than Britt. We know Hayter is better than Britt. Queen Aminata is starting to like completely out.
Like I said, she's fine. She's not in anything interesting. That's all.
I don't think she will be anytime soon. That's the thing.
This could have been a feud right here. They don't do any storytelling.
Like Julia Hart is looking better. Is like starting to outclass Britt. We know Camille is better, even though her character is up for question. Just because of I don't know. I'm not.
I mean, she's only on the show because they're in Pittsburgh, but they could at least made a story out of it. That's all I'm saying.
Like, what's it called? Who else? We know Statlander's better than Britt. We know Mariah is looking better than Britt. Mercedes.
They're doing nothing with Mariah either. I don't want to hear it.
Nah, I don't
know. They had it with Tony, and then they just fell off a cliff. Like I said, she's not anything interesting. Like Mariah isn't doing anything great, but the story was so good, we don't care. It's about story, guys. I don't care. Like Julia and Roxanne was trash yesterday. I don't care what anybody says. It was trash. It was trash. Hyped it up, but trash.
I disagree. I think the match itself was fine. I think it just definitely was sudden at the ending. I don't like that the ending was sudden. It probably was a bit too premature to do the ending. I don't mind Cora coming back and costing Julia. I just think they did it a bit too soon. But like I'm worried that like even the ROH talent are, I don't know, like at the rate things are going, I think like I feel like the best chance Brett would have is like going to NXT now. If she doesn't, she stays in AEW, she'll have to retire like soon. Otherwise she'll be arguably as bad as Saraya. And I hate saying that because, ugh. And the thing is, I wasn't excited for this match because I was worried that, like, I do think Serena Deeb is good, but I still think she also has, because she also has a slow style, I think it would just kind of make the match way too sluggy and way too turtle-ish, which is I don't think would be good. But like, yeah, like we said, Aminata's looking better, Red Velvet's looking better, hell, Sky Blue's looking better. I'm sure if Tay Mello is cleared apparently, and we'll come back sometime soon. I think she's training right now to prepare to come back. But if she comes back, I wouldn't be surprised if Tay Mello looks better than Britt eventually. I don't know.
I didn't even see Queen Mia back there. What's up, Queen? How you doing?
Queen Mia.
Hello.
Hi. Hey guys, I'm here. Guys, my birthday's in 13 days.
Oh.
Are you gonna celebrate?
And my dog, I guess. But yeah, hey.
Oh, you said dog?
Here, I'm back on the flex. Hey.
Hey, Queen Mia, what's going on? How you feeling?
Hi. I'm feeling good. Wolf, I'm gonna disagree that Britt needs to go to somewhere else. She needs to find herself on a solid mid-card transitional champion kind of vibe. That's just who she is. She's not a star.
I'll be honest. At the rate things are looking, I don't think she's looking like she's not even mid-card level. She's jobber.
And honestly, to be honest with you, I really don't care. I've never been like her biggest fan because I've never seen her do something that made me be like, wow, like Britt actually did that. Like she's never been like never in the ring, never on the mic. Like she has never been a woman that has made me be like, yes, like this is a star.
Like,
you know,
for me,
nothing about her look makes her a star. Nothing about her moveset. Nothing about the way that she speaks. Nothing about the way that she acts. Her character, like nothing. She does nothing that really sets her apart. She would absolutely drown in WWE because in WWE, when they want to make somebody a star or when they feel like a person has like star qualities, you're gonna know it, right? With Jada Parker, right? Let's talk about like the woman that they have in NXT that they're showcasing, putting a lot of faith in, right? Jada Parker. Jada Parker has the look. Jada Parker has the character. What she needs right now is in ring work improvement, and they're gonna make her a star. The more, because we do see her consistently improve. The more she keeps working at it, the better that she's gonna get. That right there is a future main title holder. That woman right there, and you can see it with the work that they're putting into her now as they're on NXT, right? And then you can look at Roxy, right? Or I'm sorry, Roxanne Perez, right? You see her in this main title picture. You see her right now. She's holding down the fort for this title.
Yeah.
She's putting on the promos. She's putting on the matches. She's there every week. We haven't seen her take an absence yet.
Work, yeah.
Like we see her doing what needs to be done, not just to be like a consistent champion, but to also elevate a title and elevate a division. If they're going to use her to elevate the division, that's fine, because if they want to like put her over there because they feel like she's got what it takes. The only negative that like Roxanne's really dealing with is that she's small. And when you have a roster that is filled with, you know, much taller, and honestly, a lot of the women are a lot thicker than what women are on NXT. So, you know, that's the only negative that she has working for her. But she has the technique, she has the skill, she has the look, she has the in-ring capabilities. She has all of these things. So it's like if we only need to work on this one thing with a person, we can do that, modify it up, and push them to the moon, right? Britt has multiple things that we would have to change and elevate in order for her to make it and be a successful star in WWE. So I don't want her to come here because personally, when I look towards the future, it's not her. I want women like Jada Parker, Bianca Belair. I'm fine with Jade now. I don't think that she's gonna have like longevity within wrestling, but right now, you know, I would appreciate some more people that look like her. Like and then eventually, I would really like Queen Aminata to come to WWE because she has everything. Like literally, she has everything. She has.
I watch NXT for Big Bikini Lions.
Okay.
Hey, get a babe. Sorry, y'all. Hold on.
Okay. Deep. I'm intrigued now.
So, I am not about to put her in a position to fail, because that's what would happen if she went over to WWE. She would just fail because there's no one there that is capable of slowing down to a point in wrestling down. That's not the point of wrestling. That's not the point of making it to the wrestling future. Like the wrestling future is filled with wrestlers who are either technically, like they have technical prowess, so they don't have to do a whole bunch of other things. Like Serena Deeb, she has technical prowess. I don't need her to jump off shit. I don't need her to do anything. I don't need her to do anything except be as technically savvy as she is, because that's what she does. Working the ground, working her opponent. That's what she does. That's a wrestling style that we don't often get to see in women that I really appreciate from Serena. So I don't think that she's a slow wrestler. I think that she is a technical wrestler, and we can see that like with Daniel Bryan, right? When Daniel Bryan wants to work with an opponent that he has to break down, we see his technique on par with the likes of, you know, a lot of the greats, you know, from the past. And when we look to the future, that's what we want to see. We want to see
thing is,
who are capable of showcasing all of these different things. Britt is not that wrestler. Not that she's good enough for AEW, but she's not good enough for WWE. She's good enough to be here, but eventually, if she doesn't do something, either gain some technique or get a like a whole personality like revamp, a whole character revamp. She can still be D&D, but she
can do the doctor gimmick, I think. But
she needs to do something that is going to make us want to watch her, like make us want to be like, I want to see Britt in this space. Nobody is saying, oh, I want to see Britt Baker in this space. Nobody's saying that because we don't. We saw you on our TV during AEW's come up. We saw you there, and you were doing what you had to do there because you were the only one there with enough skill to be put on their main card because they didn't have anybody else. Everybody else was trash. So you were the most one that had like the most experience to a point where we could sell that to the world. We don't want to have to work that hard. And personally, I feel like you've been wrestling for this long. If you don't have it by now, I don't want to work with you so you can get it. I would rather put all that work into the future. I think she's had her time. And if this is what she wants to, where she wants to end her career, because that's what it seems like. It seems like the passion that she had years ago when AEW was first around is just not there. It's not there.
I don't know. Just right now, the way things are going, I'm worried that Britt will have to be she should leave, just retire from Brett Pro, because the way things are going, she's reaching the point where I would call her as bad as Saraya, and that pains me to say it.
I don't even know what I don't know what
happened. It feels like the only time Britt has thrived is basically where she's basically the only good talent.
Yes,
everyone else is jobber.
That's literally
which was what happened. Which was literally how AEW was. The AEW women's division was when she won the title, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was literally it was her. They built they had to start somewhere, right? And it's cool. We had to start
sure
somewhere.
Riho was back in Japan. Nyla Rose was the only and it was still just became enhancement talent basically after that. And then Sheeta came along and Sheeta took the title.
I think that this could be a place where she succeeds. It just she needs to do something that shows that you want to be a success in this industry, or that you want to be a success where you are. Because if you don't evolve, the other talent will eclipse you. And holding on to your name and being the power person that was there, when the company first started, that's only going to take you so far. That's not going to carry you for 10 years because you're not John Cena.
Yeah.
You're not John Cena. You're not Charlotte Flair. You're not a person that we can call on to elevate the division when the division needs to be elevated. You're not that person. So she needs to evolve because she hasn't. I don't know what she needs to do 100%, but I know that there's multiple things that are negatively impacting her wrestling popularity. Yeah. And I would like to see a change. I want her to prove herself to be something worth, watching.
Hey, Kervin,
Kervin, stop it. Do not put that bad juju out there. Do not put that bad juju out there.
Kervin just said call Eva Marie. You can't call her.
I will have words against Tony Khan.
She could call on God if she wanted to. She ain't going nowhere.
I don't want her anywhere near wrestling. That's a person that does not have a passion for wrestling.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy though? I literally just did a reaction video earlier, and she was on the worst match of 2015. She had a match with Billie Kay. She literally botched every move in her match in NXT in 4 minutes. She literally
she did not have real passion for wrestling. She just wanted to get famous.
She just wanted to get famous for it. She didn't have a passion.
She thought that she was gonna be able to come in here and then take off, but it was just girl, the only reason why we got Total Divas was because we wanted to see what was going on in John Cena and Danny Bryan's lives. We didn't really give a fuck about you women.
Exactly. And it's
we
still,
wanted to know what they were doing because they're super personal. We didn't get to see. Is Byron frozen?
Oh no, and we were still in a different time
Byron.
period too, Queen Mia.
So,
because we
I was doing something.
Gotcha.
But that's the same thing for me. We were in a different era at the same time. We were transitioning to the era we have now, where women weren't taken as seriously, and when women weren't putting on these classics like they are now, they were just seen as objects at best. They weren't seen as equals to where they can go out there and put on great matches and put on these spectacular matches week in and week out. And now that they're proving that they're changing the business week in and week out every time we see these shows. So
yeah, 100%. I agree with you.
Mariah, wonderful.
Yes, I'm here. Listen to the conversation.
We know what we're dealing with.
It just shows how the business is continuing to thrive and continue to change and evolve week in and week out. And I'm loving it. And it's like we can't. But it's like we can't. It's not the same era anymore where we can just see these pretty little faces. It's more than just looks now. You have to have a passion for what
you need real talent. You need real talent to survive.
That's why you see them getting these actual talent that's in the indies or potentially were athletes in other sports.
Yeah, like you need real talent. And the sad part is, even Marie, like she was only there like because she was mildly attractive. Like that's it. Because if they thought that she was ugly, like she's conventionally attractive, and if they thought that she was ugly, she would not have had any sort of chance at all, ever.
That's what I call.
Okay, Willow, I see you.
Willow hit Mariah away with the Will Smith slap right there.
She didn't even hit her in the face.
Yeah,
but to be honest, I don't necessarily want Mariah in like a deep-seated feud right now, because right now, if you put her in a feud, we have to make it measure up to the feud that she had previously, and nothing is about to touch that right now. What I want them to do for her is have her in a couple of small things throughout the end of the year, and then maybe to the beginning of next year, and then we can put her in something long and meaningful, and that's if they don't plan to just use her as a transitional champion.
I expect her to be a transitional. I expect Willow to just take it.
Private Party like this version, the AEW version of Street Profits anyway.
Both are jobbers. We don't care.
You said both are jobbers.
If she is transitional, then I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with being
the Street Profits are jobbers.
I mean, Street Profits at least are actually on TV compared to is more often than Private Party, I would think.
I think the thing is, with Private Party and Street Profits, they're both really good, really talented teams, but they're just not given the reward that, in my opinion, I think they deserve. Because
tag team wrestling is not taken as seriously anymore at WWE.
Yeah,
they
not really
in the midst of them trying to fix, and they I feel like what they want to do with WWE is they want to make the entirety of WWE what NXT was when Triple H was running things. They want to make that all of WWE, right? But the thing is,
nice and all,
take time to get to that.
It's gonna take forever to get
time to get to that.
But here's the thing, though, right? I don't think it would take forever. I think that they need to bring in some more of they need to bring in some more of the brains. They need some more Triple H's and Shawn Michaels backstage to work on that, because right now I don't think that they have they need a head of the tag team division, head of the women's division, head of men's creative, head of women's. They need heads of these divisions, but they need to make them subdivisions with their own heads, so that when they come and work with Triple H, Triple H can be like
a squash match.
Yeah,
Triple H can be like, okay, cool. This is what we're gonna do. This
is match on TV.
This is what does right.
Filling time. What is Private Parties?
Right now, I don't think that they have Triple H is so focused on trying to make everything good, people and other like essences of wrestling are getting lost in the shuffle. So
yeah,
other things are getting lost in the shuffle. Like right now,
right.
tag team wrestling in WWE is drowning. It's
Yeah,
drowning.
AEW
They're
too.
struggling to keep it afloat. They're
AEW too.
trying, but they can't do it because Triple H is so focused on trying to make sure that his main products are there. But there was once upon a time, right? We had several different tag teams, and they were all capable of closing a show. And we don't have that anymore. We don't have that anymore. As long as they have people that want to work, I think that that's going to be great, and like they will eventually get there. I think that they could get there a lot faster if Triple H was allocating some of these responsibilities, because whoever is there right now, they're not doing a good job. People are consistently complaining about the lack of a tag team division and the lack of defenses coming with other titles. Like, you can make meaningful stories without titles, but when you introduce titles and you have them here, you're gonna have to make them purposeful. Why do we have this title? Why is this title important? What is this title going to do for the people that compete for it? If not, elevate them and make them something to see. They're not doing that right now. I don't know why they're not doing it, but I feel like it's because there's not enough mental like manpower, and they need to get it so then we can have a full service wrestling show.
Okay, so we had this squash match just so Private Party can call out the Young Bucks for probably Wrestle Dream. Well, technically they said no, but they're probably going to push it off the Wrestle Dream, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with. They're not going to win because it's clear that Omega and Ibushi are going to beat the Bucks, but
so it's definitely time for this particular idea that I'm cooking up right here. Why don't we test that confidence? Why don't Nicholas, by the way, is his name? Why did Nicholas and Matthew put their World Tag Team titles on the line against you two right here, right now in Pittsburgh? Nicholas, striding towards the ring. Actually, we have super limited things, and we're not going to waste a day on a crappy time like this. Thanks, everybody.
Well, they do have a damn overrun.
So I guess we're getting them at Wrestle Dream for the tag titles, okay?
yeah. I'm okay with this. All right. Already Wrestle Dream is shaping up to be looking good, in my opinion.
I think that putting Private Party on the main stage like this, in a place where they've never been able to go before, it gives them a time. It gives them a chance to really prove whether or not
they can sink or swim in the tag team division as a mainstay, as being like a big name in the tag team division.
Yeah,
because they proven it.
I mean, an opportunity to prove that because they haven't had that opportunity yet. Like most of the other teams that have come through there have had pay-per-view spots that actually like meant something that was meaningful.
Oh. No.
So I actually have an idea, Matthew. How about Private Party and Katsuyori Shibata team up this Friday on Rampage against Jeff Hardy and the two of you right here in Pittsburgh?
Because I feel like when they beat them in 2019, yeah, it was a cool moment just because of how they were being booked back then. But like they never really, there was really no follow-up. They didn't do a great follow-up with it. So it's just is what it is. But like you said, putting them putting them on the pay-per-view would be a good idea, in all honesty, because I don't really think they have had a pay-per-view match in quite some time that I can remember.
They've never had a meaningful pay-per-view match, and this is going to give them the opportunity to show whether or not they can stand on 4 feet as a team and prove to be an actual team.
Oh, there he is, MVP.
But this is pretty much how I see this. Yes, it's going to be a good match, but this is a sink or swim situation for them. Can they be a big name to carry that tag team division forward? Can they be the future of the AEW tag team division to help it boost and reach a new level?
I believe in Private Party. I do, because they have the skill, they have the charisma, and then they also have a tag team moveset that we haven't got to explore. So I think we're going to see more of that. I mean, we've seen some of it, but we haven't seen it in its entirety. So I want to see that. And I think that if they don't push them there, then they can absolutely go to WWE and be a force to reckon with there.
Yes! Welcome to AEW, Shelton.
I don't deal with complaints, but he does.
Oh, Shelton.
Yes!
The AEW viewing audience to my department, Mr. Shelton Benjamin.
Ah! Oh no! Now they're trying to make us cry. Now they're trying to make us cry. Okay, how do you get us going from excited to trying to cry? No.
R.I.P. Brody Lee, man. I was really considering getting those shoes that they released. I was really considering them, but when I got to the store, they didn't have my size anymore, and I couldn't do anything else. So I'm glad to see Shelton Benjamin. I'm glad to see Shelton Benjamin because I feel like he's gonna have some great matches in AEW for sure. Could you imagine him versus Kenny Omega or Okada? Oh my God, I would love to see it.
Who?
Shelton Benjamin versus a Kenny Omega or Okada, possibly.
I think that would have slapped back in his prime.
When he was the gold standard for sure.
Yeah. I think that would have slapped back in his prime. I think now we'd still be getting something quality worthy, but not good enough to put a title on him and to carry him far. He does he's still athletically sound, but I don't see them being using him as a pillar for the future.
No, I wouldn't say a world champion, but sometimes if they were able to give Adam Copeland a mid-card title, I wouldn't see it out of the possibility for them to do it for show.
Yeah. So a mid-card title, 100%. But I also feel like making him compete for a mid-card
He needs no titles. He needs no mid-card titles. We have people that aren't even on TV. Please stop.
Yeah, but now he's there. So if he gonna snatch at the light, that's their fault that they're not using.
Nah, I think if anything, I put him in last year's tag team. They can win the tag team titles. Not a mid-card title. No.
I believe I was watching a Shelton Benjamin interview, and he was talking about when he was the gold standard, there were plans to potentially put the World Heavyweight Championship on him, but
then they saw he was black. And then they said no.
And if you really think about it, do you realize the stuff that the gold standard Shelton Benjamin was doing?
After the moment he took that super kick from Shawn Michaels, he should have been pushed.
Even his performances in the Money in the Bank match that he's a part of, he was literally the MVP of those matches that kind of helped those matches be elevated to a degree. The stuff that he was doing in ECW kind of seen more of a rejuvenation for him a little bit. The new Hurt Business with Keith Lee, I don't know. Keith Lee just can't stay healthy. So if he can stay healthy, possibly.
Well, Benjamin, Lashley,
Keith Lee, I think, is also someone who just cannot fit in AEW anymore.
Ricochet, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and they might add a woman. I feel like they're going to add a woman to
Will Hobbs. It should be Will Hobbs, and they might put Mercedes in there. Look like they're trying to.
They could put Mercedes if you want to.
I don't think they're going to put Hobbs. I think Hobbs is sticking with Callis.
Be stupid.
Well, apparently Hobbs is clear, so I don't know. Apparently,
yeah, he recently did get cleared.
Hobbs is another one that needs a character revamp.
Let's put him with MVP in her business. He'll be fine.
But then we have to work him around to being a good guy because he's never, had that rep with us.
Oh,
you just have him like Bobby Lashley. Just
whoa! I actually like this idea.
See, but that's the thing though. Like Bobby, we've seen Bobby be a good guy. We've seen Bobby be, a bad guy, and he's done great in all those positions. We only know Hobbs as a bad guy who just comes and bum rushes and beats ass. Now, personally, I could see him doing a whole bunch of things, but I think that in order to get him over with the crowd, they're gonna have to do something. They're gonna have to make some.
They could maybe change his character to a face because I think people can relate to the story of Will Hobbs and everything he's been through to get to where he is now. I think that can really garner a huge reaction around him to potentially push him to a certain degree to some potential mid-card title or the world title if you want to push him that far. But as far as somebody just brought to my attention, so we know Darby Allin has a potential open challenge at WrestleDream. What if, by and large, that is Bobby Lashley? What if Bobby Lashley is that potential open challenge for him?
But that sucks for Darby. Darby can't lose. You can't have Darby lose that match, though.
Yeah, no, I think we're gonna get. Well,
we're gonna get somebody who he can beat.
Why?
Going to be underwhelming and someone he's going to beat. He's not going against Lashley.
If anything, Darby could fight.
Darby just lost last week, Queen. Yeah, you can't keep losing.
Yeah, you can.
I don't think so. I think I think Darby.
Loss, this could become a new character, a new direction for him.
Guys. They'll never make me hate Okada.
That's fair.
They'll never make me hate him.
I don't think you can. Yeah.
That man is a wrestling god.
Well, booking dumbass matches like this will make me hate him.
No.
Oh yeah, Queen. Do you know the stipulation?
Just putting him in a match with Bryan just because.
A good chance to see some awesome wrestling. I'm never gonna deny. Go ahead and throw this at me. Take my money.
I think for Bobby, I don't know. It feels like we might potentially get Swerve and Bobby because Swerve's on the poster for wrestling.
That's stupid too because Bobby can't lose and Swerve can't lose.
That's stupid.
I mean,
and Swerve just lost to Heyman. Just like Darby just lost. We can't keep having everybody lose.
You know what we can do? Put these two together in a match. Will Hobbs or Powerhouse Hobbs and Bobby Lashley. Let them just go at it for 15, 20 minutes.
Oh my God, wait. You know what would be really funny if once it comes for some odd reason they decide to have Nana versus like Bobby or Shelton at WrestleDream and then Swerve comes back to just to save Nana.
I don't know about that.
Let's see that. But I wouldn't mind seeing Swerve and Shelton Benjamin though. That would cook.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
maybe we got Swerve versus Shelton instead. And then Lashley comes in. And...
Hey, Byron, check this out. If they do add Ricochet to this faction, let's run it. Ricochet and Swerve.
Yeah, definitely. That's gotta happen anyway.
So, Queen Mia, do you know of the stipulation for this main event match? Do you understand it?
I saw what they did there.
MJF, I think, posted on Twitter like he read it for like 8 hours and he still doesn't get it.
Ooh.
MJF
read this
he read it for like
8 hours straight and still doesn't
8 hours straight. He still doesn't get it.
I'm not playing with him. I'm never playing with him. I'm never playing with him. But it really does. I think that it's interesting because it's not a stipulation that we've seen before. However, I'm like, I would have been fine with them just being.
I'm pretty sure like the last time this kind of stipulation was made was like.
I don't care what stipulation they put on it. Give me Danielson. Give me Okada. I'm good. I know it's going to be quality.
Yeah.
Oh my God! This is why we're getting a significant. This is why we're getting the biggest overrun ever because stupid. Okay, I just realized it's 9:55 and the match just started, and there's no way they're gonna have.
How long is this over?
Definitely.
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know
probably.
how long this.
Unless
Because I want to eat.
something intervenes.
I don't. I want to eat something.
Unless we get a BCC interference, like or something. I don't know. Because usually they end at like 9:08.
Because what's it called? The Continental title. I don't know. The Continental title needs to.
And this better be worth it, man. The Sexy Red is performing at my school tonight, man. I'm not even there to see.
She performing at your school tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Great. You will see her next week on NXT, probably doing the same performance for free. So you're not missing nothing.
Yeah, that's why I'm not there because I didn't get any word
NXT,
about my past. So I was like, yeah, I'm not.
Also,
with a bunch of
apparently,
reportedly, hey Byron, if it's not free,
reportedly from WrestleVotes, there has been interest within WWE of doing an LA Knight versus Randy Orton feud at some point.
That's interesting.
What were you saying about Randy Orton?
The WWE is interested in doing LA Knight versus Randy Orton feud.
My app crashed.
That would be
that would be
that would actually be a good match. That would actually be good.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot Dynamite has a title Tuesday coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, they start at 9 because
that's this coming Tuesday.
This coming Tuesday, yeah.
Okay, that's
unfortunately
same day as NXT. So they're competing with the second CW show at NXT in St. Louis. Yeah.
Well,
they're not starting till 9, Wolf. They're not starting till 9 because they don't want to get beat in the rating. Does that mean I'm gonna be on here for 3 hours? Really?
Huh?
Wait.
Because it doesn't start till 9.
Yeah.
It starts at
8 o'clock my time.
Oh, it's gonna end at 11.
It's gonna end at 11 because they don't want to go against NXT because they want to get beat.
Talk to y'all. Y'all tell me if this is crazy, okay?
What, them being on the same night? Yes, it is crazy. It's stupid.
No, listen. Is it crazy of me to drive to the Rumble, y'all?
No.
Just catch a flight.
Wait a minute. Where's the Rumble at?
It's in
Indiana.
Just catch a flight.
Indiana.
Driving is cheaper.
Well, first of all, Queen Mia, are you okay with being raped on ticket prices? Because you know the prices are about to be crazy.
Hey, yo, not the ticket prices.
You heard Bad Blood tickets like $2,000 for like nosebleeds.
Hey, Barn,
$2,000.
I did see this. Barn,
hey, Leo, pull it up right now. Pull it up. It's high as hell. Them tickets, they are raping people because the product is hot. They don't care. They don't give you 5 matches. I'm not paying $2,000.
Wait a minute, $2,000 for that?
I'm not gonna like. You're not gonna like this.
Saturday night main event isn't even that high. Like,
hey, I just looked into this too, Byron, earlier. As far as WrestleMania 41, to sit front row is $50,000, $50K to sit front row.
Prices are bound to drop. They're going to drop. They do every year.
I'm about to say, I'm thinking about going to Saturday night main event. And
they're like doing well. From what I've seen, the most like expensive stuff from like open seats are like and they're like some resale
stuff. I'm seeing some
resale seats. I'm seeing like 2,000 at most.
They're all of these prices, all of the first release prices, they're all gonna drop. They always do because they realize people are not going to buy these tickets because they are too expensive, and the economy is not.
All the open seats are like closest to like the ring are like 500, 600.
Yeah, but that's my thing. I don't necessarily need to be that close for there because I want to be closer than I was for WrestleMania last year. So my WrestleMania seats are probably going to be right above floor seats. Which I'm
Queen Mia, I missed you at WrestleMania.
Yeah, you went this year?
Yeah, I was in Philly. That's my second home.
I was too. Both nights.
Don't worry, Queen Mia. They were sitting in Jersey. That's how far away they were.
Okay, Byron, I looked into the bad blood seats, so you can sit floor.
We got
for
close
like
up, Byron.
$600.
We found a way.
Yeah, sitting floor is like
my
$600.
goal is to be right above floor seats for WrestleMania. So I'm gonna be
Right
that's
above is like,
and I have to take a flight there because I can't drive there. So that's fine. You know, I know what that's gonna be
Hey,
like.
Queen Mia, look at Southwest. They got some deals up to 40% off right now.
I don't like flying Southwest. I just like to fly Delta.
Excuse me. Okay.
I've had a bad
Yeah, I thought I was bad
at one
saying that I
point.
really didn't want to fly Spirit, but
Hey, look, I take
I
Spirit.
just
I take
just
Spirit.
fly
I don't
Delta,
care.
or I'm most likely not gonna fly.
I take Spirit. I don't care.
I remember when the last time I tried taking Delta, I was going on I was like booked for a conference thing with a political organization I was working with. I had to be there on a Friday, I think, or like a Saturday. So the day of the flight, then overnight, like it was like 3 a.m. They canceled my flight.
Yikes!
And I couldn't rebook it. I had to take a completely different airline. And it could because I had to be there like on that day. Like as soon and I had to be there like in the morning basically. I had to be there like as soon as possible, and it was like hours before the flight they canceled it. And I'm like,
I have nothing but positive experiences with Delta, so I'm so sorry that you haven't had negative.
it was like just like it was like one time, it was just a last minute thing, but I remember I was like freaking out and I was livid because it was like a really important like date. I had to be there. I was like scheduled to be there because I was going from Michigan to Washington D.C. And just suddenly it was like I was like, what are they doing?
I never flew before, so I can't.
And I'm pretty sure because before I had a two-way flight, but when they canceled it, I thought they only canceled the what's it called going there. I thought I still was able to come back, but they canceled the whole thing, so I also had to book the what's it called?
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
Damn, Queen Mia, what you eating over there?
Chipotle.
Oh,
I just had Chipotle just yesterday. You said what's better than Chipotle? We got Kava down here.
I don't like Qdoba better than I like Chipotle. I'll never pick it.
What you usually get from Chipotle?
Every time I eat Chipotle, I got sick. So Qdoba.
I have so I get a bowl. I get white rice, a little bit of black beans, half steak, half chicken, and then
you are bougie. Half steak, half chicken.
Why is that bougie?
First of all, that's like $40.
That sounds like
that's like $40
off the top.
That's definitely like $40 right there.
My bowl is not $40.
Byron's right. Yeah, I got to factor in
half steak, half chicken. That's
I got
my bowl is $12.
I got 3 of them yesterday.
How do you get away with half steak, half chicken?
And then I get a side of queso, which then brings my total to $15.25. And then I get 2 of these sodas, which then brings my total to $21.
They worse than WWE. What the hell?
I got 3.
I get 2 sodas.
Peep this. And this lets y'all know that sometimes DoorDash do be overpricing y'all for no reason. I got 3 of those bowls that she got, but I got just the regular ones. Because I got one that with extra chicken. And then I all got the same. You know what the price came out to, y'all?
$60.
$74.
Crazy.
Facts. But as far as the tickets go for Bad Blood, though, you can sit for like $674 to be exact.
Yeah, all the ticket prices are gonna drop. I'm not worried.
I mean, if I'm paying that, I need more than 5. I need more than 5 matches. That's all I'm gonna say.
They're going to drop. So I'm gonna be watching them. I'm gonna be looking at them, and I'm gonna be watching them. And then when I see something that I want, I'm gonna get it. But the prices are going to drop. because they never last that long. When they first drop, you got all the people who either have been saving up for like 2 years or a year, however long they've been saving up, so they can get the exact seats that they want. And then you have the people who, just have money. When you get past the savers and the rich, then you start dealing with the common folk. They're gonna drop because they're not gonna last on the market because they're never gonna sell.
I'm literally trying to think. Drop the prices. I'm literally trying to think who sent me this, Brian. I don't know who sent me this.
Yo, why is this on speed? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Really?
What's on speed?
This is on speed. This is a pay-per-view match.
Oh yeah, Candice LeRae beat
Candice and Kyrie. Or Naomi and Io. Okay. Yeah. Well, they're on different brands, so.
I will give them credit. They're consistently booking the Speed Championship.
No, don't give them credit. It is terrible. No one cares. It's like Ring of Honor.
Stupid.
Don't care.
He's right. Nobody does care, especially a match of that caliber. That's at least
that's a main event for a pay-per-view. That's a WrestleMania.
That's a SummerSlam match right there.
That's a world title main event on a pay-per-view.
It is.
And you put that on Speed.
Ain't no better than Tony Khan putting this on Dynamite with no story. They all do the same stuff, unfortunately.
With this not having like a solid story. This is just Daniel doing what he want to do, picking who he wants, and then just wrestling. I don't need a story for this. Like, he picking what he want to do. He doing exactly what he want to do. Wrestling who he feels like are the best of the best at the best wrestling company. I don't need a story. The story is Daniel Bryan's doing what he want to do. I'm okay. Sorry.
The story is he about to lose that AEW World Championship to his homeboy.
Well, I hope he don't, bro.
Well, I just skimmed through that match. Io won that.
Yeah.
Were you surprised, Leo?
No, because WWE just doesn't.
Did you really think Naomi was going to win? Look, they didn't even give her the triple threat treatment at the pay-per-view where she could take the pin. She didn't even make it to the pay-per-view.
It's stupid. It should have been Naomi and Nia.
Oh, and did you threat? Hey, Burn. And also recently, in the last one I seen, Piper Niven lost to Candice LeRae.
Where has she even been at?
So it looks like we're about to see Candice LeRae and Io Sky in the finals for the title.
Boo.
No. I think we're getting Io and Kyrie.
Well, you're about to explode whatever's left of that faction. Doing that.
Man. So I
see. Wait. Why are we hating on Candice LeRae now?
What does she do?
Just because she's not being booked?
No, what did she do?
Well, she's a good wrestler. Problem is she's not being booked as such.
When she's not injured, she's a good wrestler?
Well, no, she's not injured right now. She's not been injured.
I'm saying that she had a few injuries, and then she had a baby, and so she was not able to, really capitalize off of her, coming over to like whatever roster she came over to. So, we just had to deal with it. But like again, her and Britt are like, one of the same for me. Nothing sets them apart.
I disagree. I think Candice is
nothing that she does sets her apart from any other
much more talented
that she be wrestling with. That's why she was in that boring ass faction. And even in that faction where her husband was the star of said faction, she wasn't even the number 2. It was Indy, because Indy had something more interesting going on than she did. There's a reason. Like Candice doesn't have what WWE seeks in a star. She doesn't have it.
You mean just like
I don't really agree that she was behind Indy. Indy just had the Dexter angle, the whole Dexter love story, basically.
Yeah, which is more interesting than what
yeah.
Candice had
but Candice was still like a top star within NXT, and then when she came to main roster after being a mom, they dropped the ball on her.
I don't think they dropped the ball. There's nothing that sets her apart. There's nothing that makes people say, "Ooh, I want to see Candice LeRae." Nobody's saying that.
Yeah, that's what they said about.
She's been given the chance to even.
Took the belt off from yesterday.
I was like, she hasn't been booked at all. Like the one or two times she's been booked, she's been jobbing. and then they like make a video package of her, and then she just jobs again because to Rhea or whoever.
Yeah, like when you want to be a star in your division, you need to be able to stand up to the current star of the division. There's nothing that she has that puts her at a level that makes me want to be like, okay, Rhea, Liv, and Candice. There's nothing there.
I think it
There's
was just
there.
a
There's
matter
nothing there.
of they didn't
Or
even try
Bianca, Jay, Naomi, and then you have Candice. There's nothing there that makes me want to see her on the likes of these other of the stars of the division. Like there's just nothing there. I would like if she was there, cool. I would absolutely be praising her and wanting her in these stages. But even when I've seen her perform, when she is given the spotlight, I'm not captivated by her performances. She does
I just personally think it's an issue of her not being booked because she's literally only been booked like twice since her return.
I think that she does a good job, but it's just that.
And then we like keep giving her like just
we got
random
several people who can do
throwaway
good jobs.
tag matches.
Like if there's nothing that sets you apart from all the people,
in my
that
opinion,
level,
her and Indy need to break up first. Like I don't think the tag team with Indy, as great as they work well together, it's not working out for either of them really. And the way things are going, it feels like Candice probably needs to leave, and I wouldn't be surprised if she does better in AEW.
I mean, would she though? Because AEW don't know how to really book women anyway.
You know what
she in there?
I mean, no, they're doing better with the women.
She can just go and be in catering with the rest
of them.
Right now,
just send her to TNA.
They're all mid over
TNA would
AEW,
also
so
work.
she can go over there and be mid with the rest of them, and that's fine.
Just send her to TNA, Quimia. You could just have her go to TNA. You have people in TNA that can really be benefited by being over there anyway. We're seeing it already.
Yeah, if that's something else that they want to do, cool. Do that. Give me something. Give me people to look at so I can be like, okay, like maybe this person has something. Because if you're just good and there are also 8 other people who are also good, you need something that's going to make me be like, why should I want to see your good over everybody else's good? Like, and there's nothing that sets her apart from, all the other good women's wrestlers that are there.
So pretty much what you're saying,
she doesn't have a mind-boggling character. She can't deliver mind-breaking promos, and her wrestling skills are just good.
So pretty much what you're saying, as far as Candice LeRae goes, you want something, you want to buy into it, but you need something to buy into, like something.
I want to buy into all of the people that are there. I want to see them. I want to see them. I do. I really, really do it. I just think that when you really want something, you're going to do what you need to do to make it so.
Did we lose Queen Mia?
Yeah, I think so. But I'm gonna try to go to All In for next year for sure. I'm trying to go to All In.
Well, where's All In going to be at?
Arlington, I think.
Nice. WrestleMania week. I wanted to go, but I have a wedding that weekend. So.
Because the stadium that they're gonna be at is where I'm gonna be at around that time. It's gonna be only 40 minutes, so I can literally drive there if I wanted to.
Nice. Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it because I haven't been to an AEW show yet, so why not? I've only really been to WWE shows. I want to go to a TNA show for sure. AEW, probably some indie shows, and the Ring of Honor and NXT. But I still need to get to a WrestleMania. And
so I got a question. What happened to the whole like EVPs, like Tony Khan situation? Like
I don't know. I think
they just totally scrapped that.
No, they're just conflicting with each other because Tony Khan's still the boss. They ultimately EVPs listen to him. But so right now,
Am I back?
And now,
Yeah,
Okay.
you are. Christopher Daniels is basically the voice of Tony Khan. And so, what's it called? On Rampage, we're getting Shibata and Private Party versus Jack and the Bucks. At Wrestle Dream, we'll get Jack and
but wasn't that
Shibata
a whole that was a whole real battle? And then you even had Swerve and teaming.
Jury, I think they dropped it. That's why they're doing this whole Moxley thing.
Yeah, because it just dropped. I'm like, this is weird.
It was trash anyway. It was a fail. They tried to make it something. It was a fail. It was unbelievable. And then Tony Khan came back 2 weeks later. It was no point.
I mean, he tried. I mean, remember when he wore the neck brace to the draft?
But yeah, then the next week he's pulling up in the car with Darby, giving him a flamethrower like he's perfectly fine. And then they have Christopher Daniels, but he's like a fake Adam Pearce, but he's not doing anything. It makes no sense. What they should have did was it should have led to a brand split. Then you could split the roster, have a draft. Tony runs his show, Young Bucks run their show.
It's no creativity like that though.
But they don't want any of my input. So what do I know?
I don't know. Maybe it's also because of the fact that Omega hasn't come back yet, and they haven't been able to explore it because they want.
I don't even know what his Moxley story is going. To be honest with you,
I'm just along for the ride.
I think he wins.
I've been saying that.
I don't think Moxley can win
because
personally.
if you want to establish this new faction, like I said earlier, if you want to establish the faction as a serious threat to be taken seriously and establish this new iteration of Jon Moxley as a killer potentially, you got to go with it. You don't just turn somebody out and not do it.
This match is eating.
It is a very good match.
They just know what they're doing. Oh my gosh.
Yo, they about to be on till 11 o'clock. It might as well just be 3 hours.
At this rate, yeah,
they can never make me hate them. I'm surprised that BCC has not come out here and attacked him. To be honest, I thought that was gonna happen real early.
So wait a minute, how long is this damn run over? Because that's crazy.
Biggest one in history.
Oh, no, you know what? It says until 10:30.
10:30. I figured.
It does say till 10:30.
Yeah. So what's it called? Less than 15 minutes.
Because I was wondering, I was like, wait a minute, they can't be over that much, but yeah, they are.
This is quality wrestling, people. We're eating so good right now.
I'll be right back because they're not gonna stop fighting. Not even.
Yeah, I was about to say, go ahead, get your food, man. They got commercials for Stock X.
Okada.
When does Stock X
is a
start
man
getting
that can wrestle with anybody and make it look good. Come on.
I didn't know Stock X had commercials though. That's different.
I ain't gonna lie. I might have to start it to this girl here because she a wrestling fan.
Very interesting that we're
So we tried Pediasure. It's clinically proven to help kids grow with 27 vitamins and minerals and protein. Now,
we're just eating so good. We don't deserve this sometimes,
This is literally a pay-per-view match.
Wrestling fans be so ungrateful. We don't deserve good shit like
I feel
this
like we're just lucky because think about it. They're giving us this match on free television when they could be making us pay $50, $60 to watch it.
Okay.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
I mean, Wrestle Dream right now is looking like it's going to be good. We have Brian Mox. We have Briscoe Jericho, which is it's like a free win for Briscoe.
Y'all, these wrestling fans don't get it. Look at what we're witnessing. We're really just getting this for free. This is insane.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Is really good.
We shouldn't be getting this for free.
we shouldn't know, but we're not gonna complain.
No,
Hey,
I'm
Brian,
not
tell
gonna
you what,
complain.
the
Like,
Dark
listen,
Ain't nobody
we need
complaining about
honestly,
this shit.
but just like, damn, like we really are getting this just on a regular Wednesday. I mean, it's not a regular Wednesday; it's the 5th anniversary, but like, still, oh my gosh, we're really like eating so good. And
We
look,
have Darby Open Challenge,
they've been
Jack
wrestling
versus
for
Shibata.
like 20 minutes now, and neither one of them, like, you can't tell that they are like that they've been wrestling for 20 minutes. Their stamina and endurance is off the charts, and they look like this is what they do for a living.
Definitely better than their first 2 matches.
No, I think the Wrestle Kingdom one was incredible. Right, the way things are going right now, I would say from best to worst is what's it called? Wrestle Kingdom 1, this one, and then Forbidden Door. Yeah. So I guess in order 2, 3, 1.
Oh man, you know we could have had that trios match tonight. How
overcome
long this thing is?
I wouldn't be surprised if this surpasses the Wrestle Kingdom one. What did you say?
I said we could have had that trios match tonight instead of waiting until what, Saturday on Collision?
Rampage. No,
Rampage.
Friday.
I didn't know we were going to be on this long. I thought maybe like 10:05 or so. But
yeah, well, yeah. Tony said biggest.
Oh boy, people are upset. People are upset with the Judgment Day at this point because as of yesterday, I think.
What did they do?
Finn and JD reached 100 days as tag team champions.
Oh, that, yeah. 100 days with only one defense.
What, 2 title defenses?
One, only one.
I just wanna know, do you guys have an underrated like submission move?
Underrated submission move?
Huh? Nani?
Maybe the Boston Crab is one of them. I don't think it's got to be. It's got to be at least either Boston Crab or Figure 4.
As underrated.
Yeah,
because I feel like it's overused, but at the same time, I haven't really seen people like put people away with it.
I honestly, if you're going to go that far, I would say the sharpshooter needs to be in there too, because the sharpshooter's overused too much too.
What's the one that Dean Malenko used to have? I forgot the submission move, but Dean Malenko used to use it a lot. I don't think it was Boston Crab. I don't think. Let me see. If I can find that.
I really think that
the crossface is getting up there too. It's
I'd
like some moves are just used too much now.
What's
you're
it
like,
called?
come on.
I feel like when the girls were really coming up and they were really trying to make the women like be formidable TV time worthy like viewings, right? That we had the people pulling out stuff that we ain't seen before. Naomi's submission move, beautiful, love that. Carmella's Code of Silence, something brand new. It was so innovative, and it was something that nobody else on the roster had. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
In my opinion,
like AJ Lee's Black Widow.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, I would say Black Widow, probably that one. I would say
I didn't like the Disarmer though. That's one I don't like. Disarmer I didn't like.
Yeah, it seems so basic.
I love Sasha's
that I found very unique, even though it's like it starts off being kind of basic, but it evolves into something new just because as far as I've seen, only Charlotte and then later Andrade. Figure 8. I just the way they transition it, like I think it's great. So yeah, I'd say Figure 8.
Okay. Yeah.
I think the
just because I think only Charlotte and Andrade can really
But I mean, when Charlotte puts it on with the bridge, I don't think it's underrated. I mean, she made a lot of people tap.
It's not underrated for Charlotte, but the thing is, like it's like only
whole.
Charlotte can do that, really.
Yeah.
And now Andrade because wife, wife's move. That's why. I'm sure other people could do it, but like they don't want to because it's not part of their moveset and it's Charlotte's move. So
I don't know. If I say underrated, I would think of like Alberto Del Rio's armbar. I think when Ronda used it, people like expected a tap out, but
How did you feel about the guillotine? The guillotine was good, I would feel like. Even though Roman didn't use it.
I don't remember Alberto's move.
Yeah, Alberto had a he would
grab your arm,
bar.
Oh
yeah.
I remember it now. Yeah.
But it's like when Ronda put it on, it's like you knew it was an instant tap out. Alberto, it didn't feel like it was going to be an instant tap out.
But we also have to remember how Ronda was booked.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Ronda was booked in the way that made it seem like everything she did was absolutely devastating. But okay.
I would say the Taz mission.
Oh, I just thought of another one.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I know. You know, it's another one, Queen Mia, that people don't really talk about. The Rings of Saturn.
Yeah,
You're
Come
on,
right.
underrated.
Rings of Saturn.
Yeah.
Something's about to happen. They looking. Somebody about to interfere.
Oh yeah.
So we don't win all this way over, and somebody's going to interfere and hurt the match like they did their opening match. I was like, all this hype for the opening match, and somebody comes out and interrupts it.
Oh.
And he's flicking people off now.
Oh shit. Well, you know, he always flicking people off.
Can we get another Claudio Okada match?
Please.
I don't think we ever got Claudio
Please.
Okada.
Well, remember we got the time limit draw, the show before.
I'll beg on my knees for it.
Oh yeah, never mind. We didn't have. I think we didn't have it for the title.
For example,
pretty sure we never had it.
Willow's getting a women's championship match, but
they really
Chris
helping
Statlander
to beat the crap out of him some more.
That's quite literally wrestling gold. We be eating so good. They really about to fuck up.
Daniel needs to get out of there though. He won the match, but like, dude, run.
No, he's not gonna run.
I'm just convinced he likes getting his ass whooped.
He's not running.
He's just gonna take the ass whooping like he always does every week.
Listen, what do we want him to do?
He gets his ass.
Okada don't weigh no 120. Okada weigh like a buck, 250 on a good day.
Daniel gets his ass whooped every week like he did in WWE.
Hey. What he signed up for?
He signed up to get his ass beat every week.
This is how he want to go out. Listen, I think this is an extremely clever use of Marina. Okay, they took her from being this nobody backstage at catering to putting her with BCC and turned her into somebody that like you gonna look at her. You're gonna look at her. You're gonna watch her, and you're gonna know what's going on. This is the oh.
Is Shane McMahon about to come out?
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Is Shane McMahon about to come out? Oh, Roger's back.
Hello. He has a hammer. Like. What are you? What's going on here? What are we doing?
Oh, you sign up for brand deals?
Yeah, you can look at this in the you'll see it.
Let's go, Wheeler.
I thought we were about to see
So
Wheeler
we're
turn.
probably gonna get Claudio and Wheeler.
Is he going to turn on him? Hit him with the hammer?
That's what I thought.
Oh boy, he's cutting a promo.
Next week,
Shane McMahon coming out.
if the two of you want to get to Bryan Danielson, you're gonna have to go through me too.
What do you say? What do you say?
I don't know. They might as well made the show 3 hours then. 5-year anniversary show 3 hours. There you go. You should have did it. Oh, right. Next week, NXT and AEW on at the same time. But AEW starts at 9.
AEW starts at 9.
So it'll go to 11.
Oh God.
So
And
if it
NXT
starts
till
at
10. So we'll be here for 3 hours.
Yeah,
So really, in
will be here for
reality,
3 hours. You're right. You will be.
I'm gonna be here till 10.
Wow.
And
we're still technically not vacating. Very interesting.
I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do this.
First of all, I'm not saying I want matches like this all the time on Dynamite. Okay.
You do.
What I am saying is that was a
Your mom walked up.
Oh no.
All right, I am tired. Wolf, you want to start things off, man? Keep it quick. If you can,
Yeah.
guys.
I think this was overall a good show. Had some nice surprises. Thank God Jay is back. I've wanted Jay. I'm happy that now we finally get a real face run for Jay White. Thank God we brought his peak theme back. I'm not too much of a hater of Burning Daylight, but we need Switchblade theme, man. Just peak. So I am excited for Jay and Hangman feud. Who else came back? Nobody came back. Shelton debuted. I'm interested to see where this goes. I'm intrigued if we'll get Swerve versus Shelton at Wrestle Dream. It's good that we built Wrestle Dream more. Got some more matches with Darby Open Challenge, Jack versus Shibata, potentially Mariah May versus Willow, Briscoe versus Jericho. I was like, okay, I had a feeling we'd eventually get Jericho back on pay-per-view cards because it was fun while it lasted, but I mean, I don't hate Briscoe versus Jericho, but Briscoe has to win. And then possibly Private Party versus Bucks. I'm definitely interested to see where it goes. I want to see what they're gonna do with Mercedes regarding the TBS title, but we'll have to wait and see. So overall, I think good show. I think the main issue I had was the squash matches, and Brett versus Deeb. Brett versus Deeb wasn't bad. I've seen worse matches, but definitely it didn't really go anywhere. I thought they were teasing Brett versus Mariah. Thank God we're not getting that because I would not be excited for that, even though I would totally understand it because there's not many babyface legitimate challengers for Mariah. I'm shocked that we kept Mina heel. I thought Mina was gonna come back and kind of fight off with Mariah, and because I thought it would fit the Wrestle Dream pay-per-view to do Mariah versus Mina as her first challenger. Arguably, I mean, I'm shocked that if we do get Mariah versus Willow, but we'll see how it goes. Unless they want to build to have Mina take the title, but I don't see it because Mina's not signed AEW as far as I'm aware, so I really don't know. But yeah, overall good show. I'm happy about it.
Yeah, Leo.
I think this was a good show. I think this was better than I would have said I've seen in recent weeks, for sure. I like the fact that we're getting to see this new Hurt Business stuff taking off, for sure. Love the fact that we get to see Shelton Benjamin in AEW. Hope he gets a great showing in AEW. The Moxley stuff I'm getting more intrigued into to see how they're going to build this up. What side is Wheeler really going to choose? Is this all a work, or is he really loyal to Bryan Danielson? The women's stuff, I was decent nonetheless. I think we got a decent match, but I felt like at the same time Serena Deeb was kind of carrying the match, in my personal opinion. It might be a hot take, but that's just how I feel about it. The Ricochet and Ospreay match was a good opener. However, I will say that Takeshita getting involved, yes, it makes sense because they were kind of telling the story for weeks now, but at the same time, I wanted to see a conclusion to this match. However, I do think this is going to boil over into a potential triple threat at a Wrestle Dream. Not really looking forward to the Chris Jericho stuff. I really not really invested in his character, in all honesty. However, I do think it's possibly going to be a good match nonetheless. I will give it a 4 out of 5, though. I will give it a 4 out of 5 show, despite everything else.
Queen Mia.
Hey. Overall, I'd probably give the show like a 7. It was a lot of filler, not really enough leading up to anything big. We really don't know. We really don't have any solid directions going in like a direction I can tell you for a fact like A is about to lead to B. We don't really have that. But honestly, with things being so like up and down, like we just got through with some major feuds, I'm okay with a little bit of filler for right now. I would like to have some sort of direction for where we're going in the future, but as of where we are right now, I'm okay with this. I really wish we would have got a little bit more from like the women tonight, because obviously like Deeb and Britt was not at all what we wanted it to be. We know the type of wrestlers they are. They don't have chemistry, and like we know what we know, like honestly. So I'd like more from the women's wrestling. I'd like to see some more. I know they just did a lot with Tony and Mariah, but we can definitely do more there, and the material is there for us to do with it. So yeah. I will say overall, it's a great time to be a wrestling fan. So I'm excited to watch and partake in all of this. That's all.
Raj, Dre, anything? Raj?
I don't got nothing.
Jeez, Raj.
No.
No, I mean, it kind of similar to WWE. It was that the first match was good, and then you kind of you hate how it ended, and then this same way you hate how it ended. Just kind of underwhelming. I mean, for it to be their 5th year show, I thought it would have ended better, but I mean, overall it was okay. It didn't knock my socks off. And I mean, right now I'm looking forward to see when Swerve comes back and how they're going to incorporate the Hurt Business and all of this. But outside of that, I'm not really interested in anything. I don't understand Mercedes Moné. I don't understand there's a lot of stuff I just don't. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. Product's not the same.
Bad Blood this weekend. Everybody's here for Bad Blood. Remember, 6 p.m., 5 p.m. for you Central folks.
Mm-hmm.
With only 5 matches, by the way. So, all right, guys, everybody, thank you. Yeah, hope so. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. Check out Kicking It with Leo. Check out Wolf. Check out the Flex Zone, of course. And yeah, we'll be here for Bad Blood on Saturday. And we got match previews on the channel and a lot of other content. Too much to name. I have not slept. But we'll keep giving it to you how you want it, when you need it.
Mm.
Have a good night, everybody. Peace.
Oh, yes.